This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on last season's national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it, this football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. So no return on this football, just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Offense with three tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. And they'll use the ground game here. Breaking free at the 35. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Texas Tech. They draw first blood in this national title game.
For all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Had a sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? He's past the marker and still going. territory at the plus 47. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. One man in the backfield, and he'll kick the football. And just a short gain this time, they're able to get him down.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. Oh, he's ruled down right there. They lose yardage on that play. No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the Red Raiders will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
Quick throw over the middle. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. On the move now. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
What a threat for this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage. Nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
No problem, PAT, right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Tight end makes the grab.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes, the safeties, and the linebackers, and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Important 2nd down play coming up. absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking for some space. It's Wheeler.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
And the Vols will have 1st and 10 here. There's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Looking deep to the right side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Quick completion to the tight end. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Volunteers are in the red zone. Now here's the toss play. Reversal out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
The Volunteers line up with a first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Now he's stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Vols. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in the national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. First down, looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. The Red Raiders looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Short throw complete to the tight end. The offense stays on the field. Coach going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Press coverage now from the secondary. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a job by this quarterback here on 4th down. Had to survey the defense, eventually just goes to the check down for the running back, moves the chains, and keeps this drive going.
And the Red Raiders starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Back in motion now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack. First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Texas Tech.
That sack sets up a second down and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And here comes a deep shot. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Quarterback drops back. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And is intercepted. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
What an incredible job here by this safety. Sitting back in cover 2, almost baits the quarterback to throw this football, jumps it, comes up with a great interception.
Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Single back takes the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, so this drive's going to start with decent field position. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Just trying to get rid of it. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The ball's getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Wheeler. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, the screen just never seemed to have a chance there, and the quarterback ultimately pays a hefty price. This might be one you may want to practice more during the week before you want to pull it out during a game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape. Now the timeout is called by the defense. We've got some things to work out here.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Bringing pressure to the 25. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They'll run it here. And the Volunteers pick up enough for a 1st down here.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Check this out. It's a 5-wide receiver look on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's brought down there.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
No field goal attempt here. We've got a 4th and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Volunteers. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. The DB's backing off from the line now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks because this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That's good for a first down near the 40.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
The Vols have 1st and 10 here. The quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. They'll try a pass here. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the Vols are going to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finally throws it deep to the right. Had a man. Catch made. Big play. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That pass ball's incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
It's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A handoff to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Heading left after the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here comes the bunch formation. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
The Red Raiders will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did.
And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game. They can move right down the field for a touchdown. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after the sack that they'd given up, but here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Moves out of the pocket. Takes a deep shot down the middle. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing. And
it's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Volunteers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
But this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
The Volunteers looking to cash in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4. The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. The back's got it. Touchdown, Vols. And that will give them the lead now.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. He stopped it at the 49, but that'll be a first down. And the Red Raiders come to the line in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback rolling to his right now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack. That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Looking for the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
Offense moving to a bunch formation. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Down 1 possession in the 4th quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on 4th down. Looking for a man. On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop for this defense on 4th down.
Oh, so close to executing here on the 4th down play in the 4th quarter. You're only down a possession. Now you got to rely on your defense to come up with a stop and get your offense back on the field.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Running play goes backwards makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looking for a gap. It's Wheeler. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Another positive gain by this back. I'll tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that 2nd level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
He keeps it on the design run. They bring him down just short of the mark. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains at 7 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. He'll take a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. This time it's complete. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40. The Red Raiders will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. And that one's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. That's the 20. Touchdown, Volunteers. A defensive score in the title game, and this place is coming unhinged. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Chris, what just happened here? I'm in awe of this coach's sheer boldness. Going for an onside kick when you're up by a few scores? Wow. That's all I can say.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Moves out of the pocket. The sure hands. It's Wheeler. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Let me mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
He gets loose. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seem to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Grinding away on the ground. Hurdles a man to get into open space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tennessee.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a 4-4 quarters. And that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Tennessee.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and we'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And it's a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. First down, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better.
Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And, you know, who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Not a long kick, fielded inside the 25. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Hand off to the right side. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's the second down play. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. A gift for the defense. 5-yard penalty makes it 2nd and 5. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Vols. Too much speed for the defense.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. On the hands team, all over that to make it. Oh, and he fumbles.
Hey, it's the 4th quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's looking deep down the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. When it comes down to this, they need to create some 4th quarter magic here on this national. They pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. Past the touchdown, Volunteers. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Turner looking to make a play here.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
The offense just going to take a knee here. This one is over, and they can begin to think about how to improve. Getting set. Here's second down. And the offense will just take a knee. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. That's a mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as a top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers.